I remember the night our world shattered. The empty cradle, the open window, and the eerie glow outside. It was like a scene ripped straight from a nightmare, only it was all too real. Our baby, our little Ethan, was gone. The years that followed were a blur of police reports, fruitless searches, and unending grief. My wife and I clung to each other, haunted by the empty space in our home and hearts. The police suggested a kidnapping, but something about the strange glow and the eerie silence of that night whispered a different, more sinister tale. Then, on the 5th anniversary of Ethan's disappearance, a miracle. A boy, about 7, was found wandering the outskirts of our town. He was the spitting image of our Ethan, down to the dimple on his left cheek. The DNA test confirmed it was our child, but there was something uncanny about him. His gaze was too knowing, too ancient for a child. My wife wept with joy when she saw him, convinced our son had returned. I should have been overjoyed, but a cold shiver ran down my spine as the boy, our so-called Ethan, fixed his gaze on me. His intelligence was unsettling, his answers to questions too precise, too mature. Yet, we welcomed him into our home, our lives. I tried to shake the nagging doubt, the gnawing fear at the back of my mind. He was a prodigy, people said. A genius child with an intellect that astounded teachers and baffled experts. Months passed, and I began to notice strange occurrences. Electrical devices would malfunction, and bizarre patterns of lights would dance in the sky above our house at night. Our neighbors started to behave oddly, their personalities shifting, their intellects seeming to expand exponentially. Then, one night, I found Ethan standing by his window, staring at the stars, murmuring in a language I couldn't comprehend. When I asked him about it the next morning, his eyes gleamed with a cold, alien light. He smiled, and in that smile, I saw the horrifying truth. "We are preparing," he said in a voice that was Ethan's, but also not. "Your kind has reached its end. We are the next step." I realized then that our Ethan, our real Ethan, was never coming back. This child, this entity, was part of the vanguard of a new, terrifying existence. They hadn't just taken our son, they were taking our world, one replaced human at a time. I write this now as a warning. If you find a lost child, look into their eyes. If you see the stars, run. Run and never look back.